Hey, what's up YouTube? Today we'll be looking at RetroArch, which is the multi-platform emulator that runs just about everything. Everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. All your classic games. So, let's take a look at it. Okay, so your first step is to download it, obviously. So you go to www.libretro.com. So that's www.libretro.com. And when you get to the site, how you know that you're at the site, you are seeing this weird site. It's pretty pale in regards to other modern sites. It's looking pretty retro, if I say so myself. Alright, so to get started instantly, just go to the download section, which is at the top. Click on downloads, and that should bring you down to, basically bring you to a page where you see a list of platforms. You have Android, Apple, Nintendo, PlayStation, and Windows. Alright, for this video we'll just be looking at the Windows version. It's on a whole ton of other systems, basically, or platforms I should say, but we'll be looking at the Windows section. So to get started, just click on that Windows and just download and extract whatever zip archive you have. I think it's in WinRAR, so you have to extract that. So after you've done that, you should be faced with something looking a lot like this, nice and blue. Alright, first thing you'll notice, you're at the main menu. You see load core, load content, add content, online updater, information, load configuration, and a bunch of other confusing stuff. So let me see if I can help you as much as possible. Load core. What is a core? They explain that on their website, but hey, no one wants to read all of that. The core basically is your system, your game system that you want to run. Like for instance, a Nintendo, PSP, or all of that stuff. So anyways, click on load core. Well, first of all, you wouldn't have a core, so forgive me on that. You wouldn't have a core. So just simply go down to online updater. That's the first thing. So scrap the load core. You wouldn't have a core at that time. So you'd go to online updater, click on online updater, then click core updater. When you're at core updater, clicking on core updater now, good. You should see a list of systems, all retro systems, Super Nintendo, Virtual Boy, Wonder Swan, which I don't even know what that is, some other thing, ZX something, ZX81, that sounds like a robot right there, not sure what that is. And scrolling up, you have your Sega Saturn. You even have some custom engines like Quake 1. I haven't tried that. I'm really overjoyed that there are two PlayStation started to extract. Why are you extracting? Alright, you won't be extracting anything here. Alright, good. Going up, you have your PSP, your PlayStation, as I said before. PC engine, I haven't tried that either. Your Nintendo DS, that is very important. This Nintendo DS runs on the Windows. I'm not sure if the Nintendo DS is on other platforms of RetroArch, but I'm pretty sure, as you can see, that it's on the Windows version. And you have your Nintendo 64 and blah blah blah, and the list goes on, and I could go on forever. But what you basically do is click on whichever game system you want installed, and that's pretty much it. When you check that out, you just simply go back out to your main menu, which was that little alien over there, and you click on load core. So what you do is just click on load core, and I only have a few cores. I have PlayStation, I have PSP, I even had Quake 1 because I installed it while I was talking to you guys by accident. I'm not using it. I don't have time for that. But yeah, and Z or X what, ZX81, whatever that is. So enough of that. So just click load core and then load content. However, before you click load content, most of you guys won't have any ROMs, and that's what you need. You need to basically put a ROM on your system. I'm using a Windows system right now, so basically you put it in your ROMs folder, and believe me, there is a ROMs folder. I'm going to see if I can find it and show you that's where you would put it before you scan. If there's no RAM folder or ROMs folder, what you can do is just simply create it. Just simply create a folder, put all your games in it. So I'm not going to be explaining how you go about getting RAM files. I think that is basically something out of the scope of this video. And you know, it should be stuff that you already own. I should say that, yes, I don't want to get locked up or sued. So it should be games you already own. You already know that, guys. So yeah. So basically what you do after that is, I'm coming out of my thing here. Alright, you simply go after you have added your legally acquired ROMs, wink wink, to this situation, to this system. You simply go and load content, or you can go over where this empty part is, that plus, and it says scan directory, and you can just click on it and navigate to where you stored your ROMs. In terms of performance, I don't think I'll start a game here. I don't know if my system will behave itself enough for me to start a game, but what you'll find out is some of the lower versions or the lower systems actually perform very well, like your Super Nintendo and your Sega Genesis, all of those light stuff. You probably need a lot of processing power. Well, not so much, but you still need more processing power if you're going to run something heavier like a PlayStation 1 that is a PSX, or you will be running a PSP. So PSP is basically the newest core that has been added, and Nintendo 64 is running a lot smoother depending on what platform you are on, but PSP seems to struggle in all my tests. They seem to struggle, but bear in mind, this is since version 1.36. This is when PSP has been added, and so far it's not bad. And the engine or the core that it's using is PPSSPP. Wow, that's a mouthful. So that's pretty much how it is. You know what? I'm going to get into one of these games just to not bore you guys. So I'm going to be looking at my Need for Speed Underground. I'm just going to start it up and hopefully I can stop it. So let's look into it. Alright. That should be coming up. It's a lot buggy sometimes, so I probably have to restart mine again for you guys to see. So I'm going to pause the video and restart again. Okay, I've restarted. So I am now going to be looking for my game that I was playing before, just to show you how it runs. And this game is Need for Speed Underground, as I said before, for the PSP or PPSSPP. Weird. Just click on it and click run. Okay, mine is not running, saying there's no file or core added. Alright, so chances are the gods of emulation don't want me to show you that, but pretty much that's how it works. Really, it's a simple setup, and you just have to add the core. Don't do like what I just did. There was no core there to play my game, but pretty much it is all the emulators you want right now. The only thing that's missing that I would like to see there is my PS2 emulator, which is not there. But pretty much it's a wonderful emulator or platform for emulators, because what it does is store all the good emulators all in one box, so you don't have to be going out and searching for them and then have that problem with them being cluttered on your system. It's just all in one place. And guys, that's it for RetroArch. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and Give me a comment. Let me know, what do you think? What's the best emulator? What do you think they should add? Personally, I think they should have added a PS2 emulator as well, or let me just say a PS2 core. Yeah, I have to use those words, core. They should have added that. Yep, and thanks for watching. And everybody who subscribed, big thanks to you guys. And those guys who haven't subscribed, I don't know why you're not touching that button. Press the subscribe button. Come on, it won't bite you. It won't bite you anymore. All right.